What's up?
With it, bro. Look, y'all, look. You know who it is, man. It's the host of Seeking Out This Podcast, February 33, man. Look, I'm going to say this episode 30 is season 17, but this episode is special to me because I got my brother Devontae on, Dr. Love, and he just told me, like we just on the phone talking. And I was like, yeah, bro, let's go and do an episode. He came with the title and everything. He was like, yeah, I played episode 30. He said, 30, that's my number. So I was like, it's meant to happen. Let's go. So what's up, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Blessed, can't complain.
Can't complain, man. I love to hear this. So you want to go on to let them know what we're going to be talking about tonight since you came up with the title?
Yeah, absolutely, bro. So the title for this episode is Let's Fight Together, Not Each Other.
I like that. He said, let's fight together and not each other. And look, we just going to start this off like, we're going to say that like, for all y'all married people out there, look, let me say that. Because I know eventually one day I'm going to get married again. And instead of y'all, let's fight together. Like, y'all should run plays together. Like, do everything together because people don't realize when you get married, y'all supposed to be one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's fight together and not against each other. Because I know a lot, we just spoke on this, how a lot of people that's really married, they not really together. They just put it on for social media. Anything to add to that, bro? I'm just getting right into it, bro. Fuck
it. Yeah, like, the thing is, people want to put on a facade for either social media's sake, for their family's sake, but they're not truly happy behind closed doors. And that's where I really got the idea for this episode, Let's Fight Together each other, because a lot of people are on opposite sides of the ring and not, on the same team.
Yeah, so you got the red team going against the blue team. Yeah, and y'all should really be together.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
But yeah, it's just, we have to ask, when we're in a relationship, whether it's a marriage, whether it's, you're dating to marry, you have to really take steps in the right direction. And what I mean by that is, it's an art behind everything that you do, especially arguing. When you get into a disagreement with your spouse or with your significant other, it's an art behind that disagreement that you have to learn how to listen. You have to learn how to, take accountability for things that you've done or things that you have caused to go wrong in the relationship. You have to take responsibility. You have to take accountability for your actions.
And that, like I said, that the main thing that people will not take responsibility for their actions. Like, if people in the world, whether you date, you in a relationship, if everybody that's owned up to their mistakes or their lessons, everything go more smoother.
Right.
And that's just from personal, like, let's fight together and not each other. Like, and it makes sense because so many people that's in marriage, like, and we just gonna stay on the top a little bit, but we don't go on. This gonna be transparent, cause but I'm gonna say this. Look, I gotta share this with y'all because I heard my bro say something about accountability partner, and everybody know I stopped smoking weed, right? And he's my accountability partner, and I like how he be on my ass. If he says, "Stay strong, bro, you got it." But let me get back to this message though. But yeah, let's fight together, not each other, because a lot of people there's people that been together for like forever, and they still coming together. They not getting along with the kids not getting along with them. Let's fight together, not each other, because you get more done. Like, I'm gonna say this, bro. Like, I see a lot of like married couples that's got business together and doing their thing. They not against each other, but they fighting together. They grinding together.
Right.
They leaving the legacy for their kids. So you gotta think on a bigger level, bro. Anything you want to add? Let me just shut up. Anything you want to add?
Absolutely. You have to realize that when you're a family, you're a unit. You operate as one. So whether it's just you and your spouse, or you and your significant other, or whether you have children, your children is with you, so they see what you do. So you have to really be the head and not the tail. You have to really, show, really be a good representation of a good unit. Operate as the strength of the family. As you have to, like, I'm speaking from a man's perspective. You as a man, you have to know how to lead, and you have to, as a leader, you have to make sure that you're making sure everything is falling in order. And what I mean by that is you have to make sure that everything is straight with you and your wife. You have to make sure that she's good, so that the household is in itself can operate better.
Oh, I like that. But look, as you talking, bro, you know how I think, man. No, I think on the flip side, this is let's fight together and not each other. A lot of this can be because a man get intimidated when a woman make more than him. I don't understand that. Right. Why it should be like that, bro. But I'm just being real. I didn't dealt with women in the past, bro, who was making more than me.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't affect me. It made me want to go harder.
Right.
But that's why most men will pick a fight with their wife or their significant other just because they make more than them, or their career probably better than theirs, or they bitch not taking off, but the wife is doing this. Anything else, bro?
You say, have that happened before?
I say, do you want to add anything to that?
Oh, yeah. So it's funny you mentioned that, because there's this stereotype that men have to be the breadwinners, and which is, I understand the gist of what is being said, but when you're in a situation where your woman is making more, it shouldn't be intimidated. You should cheer her on, and you yourself should be trying to, I don't want to say it's friendly competition, but I do want to say it's friendly competition, because you want to go hard. You see your wife or your significant other going hard, so that makes you want to go harder. Like, you want to make sure that you doing what you got to do to provide, and for y'all to come together and put y'all finances together. Y'all building together. So it shouldn't be nothing other than competition. It shouldn't be no animosity. That's what I'm saying. So yeah. And then on the flip side of that, let's fight together, not each other. Go ahead. No, I was just gonna say there's so many relationships where domestic abuse is an issue. So can we talk about that for a minute?
Yeah, go ahead. It's like the new normal. But before we get into this domestic, let me say this, because like I always say this, like a lot of men get intimidated when their wife or their woman make more than them. But I think of like this, from a broad spectrum. Me personally, I feel like if your wife, we gonna say wife.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to my boy James and his wife Teacher, man. I love that beautiful couple, man. They doing their thing, man. They's an amazing couple, man. Like, they raising their kids, man. They got a podcast. My boy James be going to 9 to 5, grinding for his family, man. Yeah. Shout out to my bro and sis, man. We love y'all, man. Real shit. But like, if a woman is strong in the area, just let her lead, and you just get in order and get in place, and y'all fight together, man. Because when it's, and like, two are better than one. It's always better to have two than one, because y'all get more things done. But I just want to say that, man, before we go jump the ship. this gonna be deep.
Yeah.
But now you can go ahead with something because I know you speaking on some on domestic violence. Go ahead, bro. Because look, this for the lead right into what I was thinking next. So go ahead, bro. You got the flow.
Yeah. It's just, you know, some instances when you know, when we first get into a relationship, or when we first you know, to start talking to a person, we don't see the signs, or we ignore the signs of potential problems.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and so once we get deep in it, that's when, sometimes it's not even deep in it, but sometimes it could be in the beginning when a man or even a woman can show signs of domestic abuse, and they can start putting their hands on you, or start even verbal abuse, start speaking low of you, and you know, messing with your self-esteem. And like I said, domestic abuse don't have to just be, you know, women getting abused. Men could get abused as well, and we don't speak a lot about that.
And you right, and like I said, I'm not bringing this up, but I was a victim of domestic abuse in my marriage. Like my ex-wife, like I wish her the well, but I got her just like she was abusive to me physically, mentally, and emotionally. So, like bro said, a man can go through domestic violence too. Everything y'all think is just a woman can go through. Nah, a man can go through a domestic violence too. And to go back to my point, the title, let's fight together and not each other. Like when you dealing with somebody, you getting to know them and you miss them red flags, y'all not fighting together because y'all gonna be arguing. Y'all can't agree on nothing. Y'all can't come on common ground. It's always a misunderstanding. You can't talk with her because you say she talking at you, or she can't talk to you because she said you talking at her. And so then y'all talking at each other. Y'all should talk to each other. But I get everything you saying, bro. Make a lot of like, and men can be a victim of domestic violence, but women definitely are victims of domestic violence. But it's a two-way thing.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add to that?
Yeah, it's definitely a two-way thing. You really want to start paying attention to the people that you deal with. And sometimes we can let go of somebody that's good for us and get into a totally toxic situation. Like that happened with me when I was just keeping it real. When I left my best friend, my ex, she was good for me. Like she, you know, we were good to each other, but I was just dealing with my own demons mentally. And so I walked away from the situation, and then I found another situation that was so toxic. Like it was you know, it was abusive. It was, you know, mentally, verbally, you know. So I can definitely speak from personal experience when I say this. Don't ignore the signs. You know, go into everything that you experience, everything that you do with your eyes wide open, with your ears open, and you know, just keeping a clear conscience, because a lot of times we get into something and we become blind. We go into things with our blinders on, and we don't really see the people for who they really are.
Okay, and that makes sense. So you don't really see nobody. Like, and by the time you do pick up the red flags, it's like y'all in too deep now. Like y'all in too deep. Like who played in that movie? Was it Omar Epps?
Tyrese Gibson? No. It's
Waist. Nah, In Too Deep is waist. That's waist deep with Tyrese Gibson. In Too Deep is with Omar Epps when he was like police. Okay. Yeah, you be into like Omar Epps, and You really want to get up, but it's like you can't, because like when you around so much toxic energy, I'm glad I'm going home. You around so much toxic energy, that's like it become normal to you, so you don't really know how to get away from this. Especially if everybody you deal with is toxic, so that's all you seeing is toxic.
Right.
You know how to get away from it. So instead of y'all fighting together, it's like y'all against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Anything that you want to add to this, bro? Because I'm feeling like I'm about to jump ship, bro. Anything you got to add to this?
No, I think we covered a good amount of information for this segment.
Now let's fight together and not each other. Let's go on some real. Why can't us brothers come together and go in business together? But you want to hate on the other brother because his car better than yours, his rims bigger than yours, his days are. He got the flyest chain. Like, why do you envy your brother? Let's fight together, not each other. Like, if y'all don't know us as, and I'm talking to our brothers at first, but melanated. I'm talking to the melanated clan first, but I'm speaking in general.
Mm-hmm.
The men can just come together and not look at it because he's Caucasian, he's green, he's blue, he's brown, he's black. I don't believe in black. Black is the color of a crayon, and we are brown.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying. Why can't we not come together? Let's fight together, not against each other. You know, if we come, and I'm just thinking like, I'm mad, man, real. I'm gonna go there, cause shout out to my brother James, cause he always tell me, bro, invite some black heads and stop bringing all these white heads. That's me and his insider. That's me and James joke.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes can us melanated brothers come together and do something for the community. But it's like we always in competition.
Right.
Anything you want to do?
Yeah, I just want to shout out to James again, man. Like the 360 Circle of Kings, man. That's our community. Like, man, we really bring the brothers together, and we really, speak on men empowerment. And I appreciate our community. I appreciate our podcast that we have, all three of us. It's dope. But yeah, Speaking on that topic, it's like in our community especially, we like to like hate on each other. It's like, how come we can't come together? How come we can't fight together? And do something positive rather than tear each other down. And it's sad to say. But a lot of times you don't notice that in other, ethnicities. And
I see. Yeah. But nah, if we in this 3-3, it's 333, so I'm in this 3-3 energy. But man, it's like, why are y'all in competition? I just want to say this: why are y'all in so much competition with each other? Like,
right?
Damn, I'm gonna be real. We out here killing each other. But this what I wanted to say though. Thank you, Ancestors, because it kind of see. Let's fight together and not each other. When we fight against each other, that leads to jealousy. Jealousy and envy is two different things. Jealousy is when somebody got something that you want, but envy is when somebody got something that you want to take.
Yeah.
When I really just look at that, that's really how our society is. They jealous and envy each other. You can't never come up. And it's be like, when you do come up, the people that's around you, y'all not fighting together. Y'all against each other because y'all pocket watching because, oh, he's the face of the squad. So you really jealous of him because you think he getting out of attention. But at the same time, he wouldn't be here he or she wouldn't be right here if it wasn't for the people behind the scenes or the backup bands or the backup singers.
Right.
So at the end of the day, let's fight together, not each other. Do you want to add?
That part. Nah. Yeah, man. I just want to hold on before we get any farther. Stop the presses. And my bro, DeMarcus Booster, has an ebook out called Diamond and the Baby Husky. Y'all get y'all ebook. You can share that link, bro.
Now look, the link. If you go on my social media page, it's on Facebook and it's a pinned post. But I'm gonna share it in this episode since you said something. But yeah, check out that book, man. Shout out to my brother Devontae, Dr. Love, because if it weren't for him, that book wouldn't even exist. Even though I had the thought, I put it on paper, but it wouldn't exist and it wouldn't be published if it weren't for him. So man, I love you, bro. And shout out and thank you so much for everything, bro.
Yeah, no problem.
And now that's real love. Like, we are not fighting each other. Me, James, and Devontae, as us being melanated brothers growing up in the hood. like, so you know, as you growing up in the hood, you know the statistics is very low. Like, everybody that grew up in the hood gonna either sell drugs or go to jail or whatever. That's the statistics you come from, or get locked up or get killed.
Robbing.
But
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, not just, you know, selling drugs, but like doing armed robbery and, you know, breaking and entry. Like, it's just the environment that we in, you know, is though that we grew up in, I should say. It was very, very hard.
Toxic.
Yeah, toxic. But we might be products of our environment, but we never let our environment make us who we are. We became transformed in the things that we gave energy to.
Exactly. Ooh, that was deep. That was deep. And like you said, a lot of us, and I know that I was a product of my environment, but you gotta get to the point where you gotta become better, or you gotta become somebody of influence instead of somebody who don't influence you. That's why I say, let's come to fight together, not against each other, man. Let's come together and just do something for the community, man. Like,
right.
We pushing. I'm gonna be real. I'm going her. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel. I'm going her. Instead of y'all pushing drugs in the hood, man, crack and all this, man, do something positive for the hood, man.
Right.
Like, all that money y'all make, I'm being real. Throw a barbecue, man. Like, do something for the community instead of just, like, I'm not telling y'all what to do, because hopefully y'all can wake up and figure it out like I did. And I'm not saying I was in a life like that, but I have done some that I'm not proud of.
Mm-hmm.
But why can't we come together? Why we're so much in competition with each other when it comes to brothers, man? Like, period. Like, and I hate to say it, they always hollering about, don't get me wrong, the police and took a lot of us out, melanated brother people out. But if you look at it, you got more brothers killing brothers.
Right. And why can't we come together and you know, love each other? You know, let it be about love, let it be about community, let it be about camaraderie. You know, instead of putting each other down, instead of taking each other down, let's rise. Let's help build each other up. Let's rise together.
Exactly. And I feel like, I'm not saying the world gonna be a better place, but the change gotta start with you. If you, let's go there. Let's fight together, not each other. Like, you gotta stop fighting with yourself. And what I've said, I'm glad you asked. A lot of y'all need to do shadow work. A lot of y'all are really fighting with y'all inner child. Y'all really need to do some shadow work and heal the inner child, because y'all going back and forth, because the inner child is really trying to tell you, let it go and move on, but you still want to dwell off the past of what you went through as a child, so y'all beefing.
Mm-hmm.
And when you really should be doing the shadow work. What you got anything to add to that, bro? I don't know why that just hit my conscience, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people operate off their inner child, and that's a lot of the times why a lot of business relationships, why a lot of personal relationships go wrong, because they never dealt with that inner child like mentality, and so it's like they're still operating off that mindset. But we have to shift our mindset and, you know, do the work, like you said, the shadow work. We have to do the work on ourselves and our inner child. Like, we have to mature and we have to grow and not live in the past.
I don't even lie. Once I did that shadow work and once I came on common ground, like I said, I'm not perfect. I still have my ways.
Mm-hmm.
But once I did the shadow work and I stopped fighting with that inner child and I just did the shadow work and just healed myself, oh boy, me and my inner child became the best of friends, bro. Like,
yeah,
shadow work, bro. You gotta, like people say demons. I just say you gotta let go of that past.
Yeah.
It changes. Like, I look at it, I don't want to change nothing in my past because I feel like I wouldn't be the man I am today. So I don't regret nothing I do.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't got to fight with myself no more because everybody, oh, you still gay, whatever, or bisexual. I don't got to fight with that no more because I know that's not me no more. It happened. I had to throw that out there because I'm tired of my like, be trying to slick those shots and shit. But I don't give a fuck about none of that. It happened. It happened. Right. All what I went through in the past made me who I am. That's why I ain't got to fight it no more. And that's why all my past, all my inner child, we can come together. We not fighting it. We fighting together. That's why I'm able to do these episodes without writing nothing down. I can just flow because I healed all my past trauma. Mm-hmm. Oh, like me and my past traumas, we cool. We get along just fine. That's why I am the person I am today. Mm-hmm. Anything you want to add to that? Because it's like, man, it's been a good episode. You know, I'm definitely, you know, this, this it right here.
Yeah.
Anything you want?
No, I think we covered everything, bro.
We did, though. And look, let me say this. Look, let's fight together, not each other. Like, look, y'all kids look up to y'all, so. If 9 times out of 10 y'all kid acting a certain way, if they not getting influenced by the school or their peers, they get influenced by y'all.
Exactly.
Whether y'all fighting each other and arguing, do something different, man. I can just speak from personal experience because my ex-wife, I don't even lie, I did a lot of arguing and a lot of cussing and y'all yelling in front of my kids, and we weren't coming together. We was fighting. We weren't fighting together. We was against each other. Yeah. So I'm telling y'all, look, listen to what we saying and take heed to this message and let's fight together and not against each other. And what I'm gonna throw it in there, Jim Rohns. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say Jim Rohn just because that he's still like a mentor to me. He with Herbalife. I'm with Herbalife. So shout out to Jim Rohn. But he always say, I like how he say, love like a mother, hate like a father. Or love like a father, hate like a mother. But he basically saying, they love each other, but he basically saying, y'all gotta know when to put that aggressive stuff on, but don't do it all the time. Sometimes I just being a person, sometimes you gotta be a little aggressive to get stuff done, or you probably gotta put your foot down so people won't think they can walk all over you. But at the end of the day, it's not even about that.
Right.
Let's come together and not each other.
I do want to add something.
Go ahead. I already know you do. Go ahead, my boy.
So, like, you gotta learn your parenting style. You know, you gotta know if you more like James from Good Times or Bill Cosby from the Cosby Show. You gotta figure out what's your.
So put my boy in there though, Uncle Phil from
Uncle Fresh. Exactly. You gotta figure out who you are as a parent, and you know when you raising children, you know it's you gotta make sure that you know not letting them walk over you, but at the same time you gotta train them up in the way they should go, you know, and with genuine care and you know respect. But it's you got, like I said, you got to figure out your parenting style as well as your family dynamic. Whether you're going to have family meetings, whether you and your spouse or significant other going to have family meetings, whether you're going to have a talk with each child individually about just life, or just if they've done something they shouldn't have done, whether they're going to Whether you're going to, discipline them, you have to come together. You can't do it alone, and then you can't do it fighting each other. You got to come together and fight together, not each other.
Oh yes. You might just say it. That's why I love it. But yeah, this was a dope episode, amazing episode. I ain't even lie. I'm finna go wash these clothes. I just got a text say go wash these clothes. But look, bro, I just want to throw this in there because look, since we talking about kids, if you like sit your kids down and help them create a vision board, if y'all fight together like with your business, introduce your kids. Like, I'm gonna say this. I've never been part of a company where you can join at 14 years old. And I had my brother Devontae on the Zoom meeting, and he said a person that was 15, a female that was 15 and 22, running it up right around, bro.
Right.
I say this to say that. They parents set them down and gave them the vision.
Mm-hmm.
And so if we just fight together and not each other, let's fight together and pass the legacy on to our kids and turn our last name to our asset. Because when I heard the word fail, it's fear always interrupt legacy.
Right.
So let's fight together and have your kids create vision boards. Like, even if you create like what you and your wife, you and your spouse, do one with the kids. Like, read with your kids, introduce your kids to like Think and Grow Rich, like books like that, network ones, whatever you into.
Right.
Introduce your kids to that.
Right. Let your family name, your last name be your asset and your legacy.
Mm-hmm. But nah, I ain't got nothing else to add, bro. Like, this was amazing, bro.
I definitely agree.
I just want to say, look, now y'all know I wouldn't go leave without saying this. Y'all know I'm an author of several books, man, from the hood to the church. From the church annotated. Then I got the book, the children's book, Dad, Where's My Fish? And my brother Devontae, I already said he got the other book, Diamond the Baby Husky. But look, I got another book coming out that I'm working on, From the Hood to the Church Part 2, Why I Chose Spirituality of Religion. Look out for that. But y'all know me, y'all can find me on Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, if you want to see my podcast, Amazon Music. You can find my books on Amazon. If you want to know more, if you're trying to live a healthy, clean lifestyle, I'm part of Urban Life, I can reach out to me and get you on an opportunity call, a Zoom call, so you can see that. This is really the number one company when it comes to nutrition and wellness. Yeah, look, y'all know what it is, man. I got a sense of humor. Anything you want to add, bro? Like,
yeah, y'all can listen to my podcast, the Successful Black Love Podcast, on Spotify, Anchor, YouTube. You can find me on YouTube at the Successful Black Love Podcast. You can find me on. Let's see, I had to switch a lot of stuff around since my Facebook and Instagram got hacked. But you can find me on Instagram at Successful Black Love _ Successful Black Love _ and you can find me on Facebook at Devontae Chapman. Yeah, I think that's it. Hello. How long you been up, man?